A male patient who had a nasogastric tube misplaced into his left bronchus at Queen Elizabeth Hospital earlier this year remains in critical condition. An investigative report indicates the mistake was due to the inexperience of a medical intern. Timothy Lee reports.
2 months after the nasogastric tube mistake, the 61-year-old patient who suffers from tetraplegia, a condition where one's arms and legs are paralyzed, remains in critical condition. An investigative committee earlier established by Queen Elizabeth Hospital announced findings from their investigation today. The medical mishap occurred during the afternoon of the 16th of June this year, during which nurses routinely changed the patient's nasogastric tube for feeding purposes. By nighttime, a nurse performed the same task, as well as performed a liquid extraction and stethoscope procedure. The hospital staff determined that the nasogastric tube has already been inserted into the stomach, after which the patient was fed with formula milk during an X-ray examination. After examining clinical records, the hospital's investigative committee believes the feeding tube passed through the bronchus and entered a cavity in the left lung. Dr. Tankam Shing, who heads a root cause analysis panel, stressed the medical incident is exceedingly rare, adding that the acidity levels of the patient's chest infection misled hospital staff into believing that it was the stomach. Regarding why the mishap was only discovered 2 days later, the panel said the medical intern inspecting the X-ray images was likely to be inexperienced. The panel suggested strengthening training for hospital interns and reviewing current guides on the placement of nasogastric tubes. Queen Elizabeth Hospital also issued an apology to relatives of the patient. Timothy Lee, TVB News.